Okay, hi, I'm Shyaerdow. Welcome back to The Witcher 2. Last episode we were choosing which quest we actually want to focus on, and I believe we shall do the messenger, which is meeting with Aldrich, or however you want to pronounce that. Like everything in The Witcher, the pronunciation's all over the place. I'm gonna be failing to path through. This isn't where I want it to be. No. I always get lost in this area. But we shall find our way. It's a shame the guards aggro me whenever I get my sword out, because it's way quicker to run around with my sword out. I really had to kill them for if I didn't. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Sure looks like it. Temerian lilies.
So many crowned heads in one place. You must be pleased.
It's a bit rude.
Baron Gimbold said you'd point Hieronymus Lash out to me.
Perfect timing. Come with me.
That was one of these NPCs that didn't know how to sprint. Where are we going, Mr. Aldrich? Don't know if the H is silent or not.
Where's Lash?
Patience, mate. They should be here any minute. Look, I've done my bit. Up to you now.
We've got a tail. Stop him.
Stop there, White One.
What if I don't?
Then I'll fucking help you.
I'd like to see you try.
Consider it done. For the kingdom!
I guess it's supposed to be stealthy, but I really don't care. I don't think it affects anything.
That's the one. Kill him. Die, dog! Die, dog!
Nilfgaard. So what, is he some sort of Temerian traitor? Giving into politics, eh?
Enough! You shall die, here and now.
Right, so he just keeps on teleport non-stop. What an awful boss fight. I didn't even realise that he evaded him for ages. I just followed him around for like 3 minutes.
Magic or danger?
Time scar. Dancers are. Time is dust. Sky is stars. I guess. So animal art, time scar. I believe this is animal. It's art. That's time. And that's sky. Okay. Very interesting. It took me a long time to figure out, admittedly. But at least now I have some sort of clue as to how to do the rest. Where is Count Maribel?
Guard the camp like it's the Emperor's treasure.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Let so much as a flea slip through, and you shall pay.
I'm lost so often. Don't know if it's because the map's kind of confusing or if I'm just a little bit lost in general.
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
She looks a lot like Triss. A lot like Triss. I do have storage. Good to know. I'll lighten my load, I guess. Sold is storage. I hope it's storage at least. That should be good enough.
This would never happen if the Conclave still existed.
And if Grandma had a moustache...
We must protest with all our power.
Oh,
It's a cute little dog. Don't really know where all this is. Could put diagram. Some more merchants. Haven't been around here yet.
Constable John...
interest, John
Yes,
Vitalis. He is regent.
Miles away.
Hard to believe.
Stay away from me.
What do you want?
You're not in the Kedweni camp?
Those Redanian pigs tricked us, as usual. They took the best buildings, leaving us the rat-infested ruins. It's better out here in the square. A right good show. Messengers running back and forth, delegates grinning at each other while thinking of slitting each other's throats, and lots of gold changing hands. A lot of armed men around. The kingdoms are trying to look menacing. People like me'll soon have work to do.
Nice to meet an optimist. Really raises the spirit.
Reach your wands and burn your hats! Turn away!
How do I get into here?
And the bat, the owl. Begone! You've no business here.
Whoa!
Aye?
Oh, here's Count Maribel.
Ah, Geralt of Rivia, I am delighted to see you among the living and the free.
Are you serious, Count?
Such an injustice to lock you up without so much as a hearing, and then the beatings, the torture, it's barbaric, I tell you, based on pure prejudice, the presumption of guilt.
Actually, if I'd seen what they saw.
But alas, such is my homeland, filled with fear and thus ruthless, cold as stone, dark and severe in aura and mindset.
I suppose there's some truth to that.
A response at once cautious and reasonable. Admirable qualities in and of themselves, positively required in your profession.
If you say so. What brings you to Loch Muin?
Concern for my country, Witcher, and an express and somewhat surprising request from Constable Natalis.
Surprising. How so?
Surely you jest, Witcher? Truth be told, few could marshal loyal forces matching mine on such short order, Baron Kimbold excepted. Yet, though I very much held Foltest's trust, I cannot say that many of my Temerian peers feel the same way.
Why do you suppose that is?
They resent me. I share neither their customs nor their beliefs.
Does the name Brigida Papabrock ring any bells?
Rings bells, sets off whistles. Why? I believe my loins have grown warm. Touch my plums, touch my plums.
Excuse me.
Fruit, Witcher, especially fruit of the south. Tender, juicy, soft on the exterior. That's what I think of when you mention Dame Brigida. The woman is positively obsessed.
I was hoping for a straighter answer.
A man of your experience surely understands what I mean.
So you admit you know her well?
I know her, I have known her, and I expect I yet will, and I'm not alone in that. Though, mind you, I admire the woman. Her kind of ambition is rare among both genders.
Ever taken advantage of that? Ever asked her to run errands for you?
One must be careful with the ambitious. They are almost always running their own errands. Asking them to do yours simply invites them to use you. Baron Kimbold learned that the hard way, but...
Halfway through this, I've noticed politics just really get too much.
What's so urgent, Count?
Etiquette is not your enemy, Witcher. It would not hurt you to embrace it at times. In any case, I could not help noticing you circulating in and out of Baron Kimbold's quarters. Yet I wonder if you are fully aware of the kind of man you serve.
What do you mean?
He cuts a fine figure, doesn't he? The heavy cloak, the silver mane, the booming voice. Yet our worthy Baron is hardly the saint he makes himself out to be.
A lot of that going around recently.
I am in possession of certain information that might interest you.
And you want to share it because...
We come from different worlds, Witcher. On the surface, we are as unlike as wraiths and wyverns. Yet, no matter our preferences, culinary, political, erotic, ultimately we both are interested in and tirelessly seek one and the same thing: the truth.
Only a fool would disagree. Tell me what you know.
I saw through you immediately, Witcher. I'm content I was not mistaken. You are not the sole person to have repeatedly visited our kind-hearted Baron recently.
Doesn't seem strange to me, given the time and the place.
He has also had some more troublesome callers, blackmailers to be specific. Now, I'm
really
not
don't
handing
like
down
this
any
guy,
verdicts.
to be
Perhaps
honest.
the Baron has some personal problems, in which case
Something
I would
about his
very
dialect.
much like to
It's
help
very
him.
pompous.
Get to the point, Count.
My people have learned where these blackmailers are encamped. I assume Baron Kimbolt has not been sitting on his hands and has also dispatched his huntsman to find them. A horrible man.
I know who you mean. Ran into him in Kimbolt's quarters.
Then you must also know that if you do not make haste, nothing will be left of our blackmailers, save some rotting corpses. I shall show you where they have their camp, and I merely ask that you learn what is at issue. Naturally, you can count on my gratitude, though we both know that is not the greatest reward.
I can't promise you anything, Count, but I'll think about it. Farewell.
I'll do that quest for sure. However, it sounds like a next episode type of thing. So I've been Shadow. See you in the next one. Peace.